Yes in the chats, no if not. You should see a big black text saying Black Friday lesson numero uno. Yes, okay, great. It is in German time 3 hours until the official Black Friday starts, a one-time event per year where everybody, especially people who do ads, print. But I actually did not realize that Black Friday or Black Week is actually going to have a big impact on my own stores, but apparently it does. So this is why I want to share with you these things that I implemented on my own store. And yes, I will also link one of my stores, so all of you have up-to-date information. Table of, yeah, perfect. Starting right into the fucking presentation with a grammar mistake. Couldn't get better. We will start with the offer, which is actually the most important part on your Black Friday campaign. Then we'll go over the template and design, which is maybe 20%, I'd say. And then the countdown timer and more FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. For example, if you tell people we are going to close our store by midnight or we're going to end the sale by midnight, people want to buy the product now. And we always want to have impulse behavior. So people buy now and don't procrastinate their decisions or postpone their decisions. And then what you can also do, so that's why you want to have the countdown time. I'll show you how this looks like, which app you can use, how you can set up the app. This is what I did as well at the beginning of this week. And since then, my store's just been printing, as mentioned, 10 to 12K on only one store, like 10K until yesterday, including today, it's going to be 12K. Every day was a fucking 2K day. That's insane. Also for me. Like, I've had some 2K, 3K days here and there, but not in a fucking row, bro. Okay. Then what you can also do, if you have to do your emails still by yourself and you don't have an email guy, I have an email team also. I just told them, okay, push as many Black Friday emails out as possible. This is something you should do as well. We'll go over this. And then changing the bio on socials. And at the end, this is little secret sauce that I just actually found out this week by myself. So without further ado, let's get into the offer. Guys, I'm so hyped for you. I hope you all implement this, and tomorrow you will send some fucking Shopify dashboards where conversions rate just double, store sessions double, sales quadruple, because this could actually be the magic pill you are all waiting for. As already mentioned, the offer is the most important part. For me, on one store, the store we are going to check today, which is like, I think it's my smallest store, I kept the same price because I don't have any returning customers on this store. My offer is $30 for the product, and I kept it $30. I just pushed the comparing price up to $60, so it looks like I'm running a special offer with 50% off for Black Friday. You can do this however you want. It does need to make sense to your order. I would give at least 30 to 50% discount on your product. For one of my stores, I actually reduced, like this is my biggest winner, I actually reduced the price because I know that I have some people who've been waiting on my Black Friday week and Black Friday day in and of itself in order for them to buy the product. So on this product, I think I actually decreased 10 or 20 euros. And I also split tested the prices, and I think $20 is the winning price. So if you don't have returning customers, and I think most of you actually have, because you're just building, you're just starting to actually build your stores and your traffic, I wouldn't actually drop the price. Just make it look like you actually dropped the price. So, but this is going to be very important in the future if you have a big store where you actually have returning customers, or if you start to run ads at some point. The offer is always the most important part. This is not only for Black Friday. Also, if you want to change any split test anything about your product page, the offer is going to be the most important part always, and not the template and the design. This was maybe, I'd say this was my personal mistake this year. When I was making changes on my website, I've always been changing the website template and not the offer. Like, I thought, okay, the offer is good. Let me just make the pictures look cool and shit like this. But as soon as I split tested the offers, this actually brought different results. So keep this in mind. Am I talking too fast, or is the speed okay for everybody? Because I feel like I'm rapping over here. Red Bull is already kicking in. It's good? Great. Okay. Template and design. Why do we want to make these changes? Because it helps underline the offer. When we are pushing, or we are pulling content from social media apps such as Instagram and TikTok, most likely our customers are brain rotted human beings. Therefore, we have to make it as obvious as possible for them that we are actually participating in the Black Week and that we are running a special price. Obviously, more visualization equals to more fear of missing out. So the more you show your customers that you are actually participating in the Black Week, the more they feel like they are participating in a good deal. So the more you get what I'm saying. So what I did personally on all my stores, literally, I just this is the usual picture I always use for my product. This Muslim jar picture, just in the Muslim jar version, just in Germany. And I put these Black Week special offer banner on top. Make it look nice. And that's basically it. And this is great because not only does this show that you're actually participating in the Black Week, this also shows the customers that they will get a good deal by buying from you. And something I have not put in this presentation, but I just remembered I wanted to tell you as well, is this one right here. Most likely all of you are using Shrine because this is what we promote, because it's been proven that Shrine themes have the best conversion rates. And then you have this blog right here as well. Usually for me, it says something completely different, but what you can put in here is even more FOMO, like Black Friday deals only this week, Black Friday deals only today. Don't miss out on this, less low stock or something like this. And then always add a negative emoji like the clock over here or the red alarm signal. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the countdown timer because all those elements play in together. And when we have this element here on our first product picture, which is obviously the first thing the customer is going to see, he's going to realize, oh, okay, cool, he's participating in the Black Week. And then they automatically look at the top, at the header. They will see, again, yes, Black Week special offers here in between of the stars. We are participating in the Black Week. If you buy now, you will be part of the people who get a special deal. Because if you miss out on our deal, you will have to pay more. And nobody of the customers wants to buy more. So they will feel like, okay, shit, I have to buy now. So obviously, to underline the FOMO even more, what I did is add a fucking countdown timer. This one right here. And I feel like this has been a banger, bro. Like, I feel like this made the change, honestly. This is the countdown timer, which is actually running down on the time. And I just put in, I've been running a Black Friday week. So on Monday, I set it for 7 days. And today it's going to end. And then next week, I'm going to do the Cyber Week. And the app is called Disco. So for all of you, I want you to download after this call, this app, Disco. Downloaded it. You don't even need to. Well, I think you have to get the plan for $10 a month, which is okay. It's $10 for basically tomorrow, or basically if you want to run a Cyber Week next week as well, or you can name it Black Week Extension Week. I would definitely. It's not too late to still participate in the Black Friday week and entire space. So definitely download the app, get the plan for $10, because if you have $10, it's going to show the actual the countdown timer. If not, I think the countdown timer in it of itself is blocked. The app is called Disco, bro. It says right here, Disco. Yeah, we'll make it like this for 10 then. Disco. It's black for me. What do you mean it's black? My Wi-Fi. Bro, why the fuck do I make this presentation if you can't see it? I'm listening. Yeah, we already talked about this. Download the app, edit everything you need to do. It's actually a thing of 10-20 minutes. add the timer. I would make a timer of a month. I already feel like so I split tested two things. I was already running Black Friday deals last week, like early Black Friday week, and I've always set the timer to 24 hours. And since I put the timer on multiple days, like maybe 3-5 days until it runs out, I feel like this worked better. So if you try it out tomorrow, I would make a 24-hour deal. I would try out to make it end on Sunday. So you are running the offer for 3 days. I don't know why. In my opinion, this just worked better. But obviously, this is something you can split test on your own. Tell me how it worked. So what do we have now? The emails. Tell me in the chats, who is still doing emails by his own? Who isn't doing emails at all? Who has any idea about emails? Like, give me a brief overview of where we at with the email campaigns. Do we have anybody here who has experience? Do we have newbies? And I want to see everybody typing something in the chat, please, so I can estimate where we at. Okay. Are you collecting emails with the sign-up form? Yes, I think so. What do you mean I think so? Do you have a sign-up form on your website or not? Yes. Okay, great. So, are you all using Klaviyo? Klaviyo is, by the way, just talking about this, I realized maybe I should do a email marketing lesson. I did not know nobody's doing emails. Okay. I'll just give it a brief introduction because it makes no sense to open a completely new topic here about email campaigns if you all never dealt with emails before. What you could do is usually you have a sign-up form on your website. I can show you how this looks like on my website. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I deactivated it for this week. So usually when you open a website and you stay on there or you scroll for a specific duration, it's gonna ask you for your email and you get a benefit, either free shipping, $10 off or something like this. And then you collect your email list. And the email list is very important for days like the Black Friday as tomorrow. For example, on one of my stores, I have an email list of 5,000 customers who are always getting emails from me and my email guy. This is huge, guys. This is 5,000 potential customers. So I luckily implemented sign-up forms very early on. So that way tomorrow and already today, like I've been running those campaigns for a few days and they've actually generated, I think, 1.5K just from the email campaigns. And we sent out 3 campaigns and I pay them only on commission. So that's great. So what you want to do out tomorrow is send out. Yeah, okay. I was thinking you all guys have some sign up forms. So the shit I put here in the MyRobot isn't going to make sense to all of you guys. But what I did is I've sent a text-based message or a visual email to my entire list. A text-based message is basically you send an email campaign. An email campaign is like, you all know what a fucking email campaign is. You send an email campaign to your customer only with text. This is something I would actually recommend if you never sent an email before, because you are going to have very bad delivery, like you're going to land in the spam folder if you start sending those super high converting Adidas, Nike emails. Like, y'all know what type of shit I mean. Those emails that look super clean, but those are the ones that land in the fucking spam folder. Let me show you. And this is not what you want to do. Like, for example, this right here. This looks super clean. This is not what you want to do in the beginning, because Google is going to think you're a bot and they put you in the fucking spam folder. So what I want you to do tomorrow is something like this. only, yeah, okay, something like this, only text, because this has high delivery and this is way better. Can't see it. This is a text-based email, only text, and the visual email is those ones that those big brands send out. They've worked right from the beginning on their delivery and they can't send it. I'm also at the point where I've been sending emails out so frequently that I'm now getting into visuals. But you should start with the text-based and then with a visual. This is just a email game. Yeah, whatever. I don't think this is necessary for any one of you, but just so you have heard it at some point, if you need help with it, just text me in a WhatsApp group chat. But anyways, for all of you guys who are actually making money, I recommend you to get just an email agency, as I have it as well. I did it in the beginning. It was a hassle. I hated it. I still hate just reviewing their emails that they are sending out. So just get an email guy doing it. But you should always, setting this thing right now. Yeah, you should always know the basics of most likely everything. So that's why I know this. So this is something y'all can do. I know the emails have been quite confusing right now. I realized this myself. This was a little bit here and there, back and forth. I have 3 email customers. Bro. Crazy, bro. Okay. What I want you all to do is, like, in our social media bio, we have like, click the link in my bio down here or something like this. Change this to Black Week Live now, so they know on your social media when they click on your profile that you are participating in the fucking Black Week Live, in the fucking Black Week. Because as always, guys, the funnel starts on our social media platform, and we always already have to show them on social media what we are actually doing. So let's imagine I'm swiping on social media. I see a post. Okay, interesting. Nice. I want to buy this. I click on your account and I see, oh, nice. They are participating in Black Week. I subconsciously realized, oh, I could get a good deal over here if I buy from them. So I go on their website, I check it out, and then basically we do all of the shit we did before. So the customer still thinks he gets a good offer, and then he buys. Don't forget the beginning of the funnel. This is the beginning of the funnel. This is just a small thing, but it's gonna have a huge impact. And this is, I think, yeah, this is almost the last thing we're going to talk about today, which is a Black Friday post. What you can do is upload content on your account like this and show to everybody. If you have a big IG account, you can totally do it like this. Make 3 posts, prepare them very aesthetically, upload them on your profile, and then pin them so it looks like this. So if everybody or if anybody comes on your Instagram account, they immediately know that that you're participating in the Black Week. You can also add a highlight. This is huge. And something else that you could do is, I'll show you this one right here. Can everybody see this? I'll play it again. Play it again. How do I play it again? This is basically just a Black Friday promoting video. This is something you can test out as well. Obviously, this only makes sense if you have a huge following. If you're only a small account, this doesn't make any sense. But also very important, the video we just watched, this is like a call to action video. So it makes sense to pin this as well. And therefore showing the customer again that we are participating in the Black Week. It's all about visualization, because in this week, it's actually the hardest week if you truly think about it, because everybody thinks and everybody knows this is the week where people are going to spend most of their money. So everybody's going to optimize everything as much as he can do. So we have to do the same. And as you can see, it's only small details. It's not rocket science that I just showed you guys. It's the offer, the design, the countdown, the email, the bio, the Black Friday post, and those are maybe all of them 2, 3, 5%, but they add up at the end. If you do all of those changes, this is going to have a huge impact on your entire store, on your social media accounts, and just everything. Does this make sense to everybody? Because I know if we just go through this step by step and you just see this point and you think like, nah, I don't want to change my bio. But this is actually just one little thing. You have to, this is like a supply chain. Like you have to check everything about this. And if you check everything about this and you actually implement it into your store, I can goddamn guarantee your sales are going to explode. So, how do you motherfuckers like my Black Friday gift, huh? Ethan actually roasted me that my gift selection is bad as fuck. So please tell me that this gift is better than my other usual gifts that I sent you guys. Okay, I see some questions in the chat, so let's go over them. My internet can't even load the screen share. Do we get access to the dog? Yes, sir. I'll send it afterwards. We also have to figure out why all of you guys cannot see the fucking screen share. I've prepared this for you guys so you can see it. So if you can't see it, this pisses me off. Can I upload a Black Friday video on my 4.7 account on TikTok? Yes, of course you can. I would say as if you, it also depends on how engaging your community is. But if you have more than 1,000 followers and you have the link in bio on TikTok, I would do it. I would do it. Okay, guys, do we have any questions about this? Any questions about anything else? This is probably y'all's first Black Friday, so there should be some questions. So bio and store are the changes. Wasn't there in the beginning. Yeah, there's a whole lot of more to this than just the store. I don't know where you entered the recording. Yeah, rewatching is a good idea. I think what's very important is here, the template on the website and also the offer that you visualize to customers what you're promoting. Thank you, Calvin, bro. Thanks also for the message in the WhatsApp group chat. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here in Germany, so for me it's basically just another business day. I know in the US it's quite big, but for me, I told the others in the beginning I'm gonna celebrate the fucking day with my new PlayStation controller. I've never played, like I've played Fortnite maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and today I'll get into it after having this successful week. So yeah, if anybody wants to join me in Fortnite, let me know. I'm just kidding, bro. Tonight I'll get the fucking W's. Okay, we'll give it 2-3 more minutes if any questions appear. If not, tag me in the WhatsApp group chats if you have any questions, so I know you need my help. Should we start a challenge? How many people in here actually needed this advice right now for tomorrow? I'm just curious because I feel like so many people send their screenshots in this week, just printing money, and I feel like this could be an easy way just to get more store sessions, more sales, more conversion rates, and whatever. So I can have a rough estimate on where we at with the entire program. Unfortunately, there's like 3-4 other people that I was hoping to see in this call who are also printing, but I hope they watch the recording because it's literally money. You just need to collect. It's an easy money glitch. But I implement the countdown and shit and see the CVR go up. Appreciate the lesson, Brody. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Sirski. Nice. This looks like we are through the lesson. As mentioned, this was just a few short tips I wanted to give you along the way. That's also why we made this very spontaneous call. And without further ado, guys, drop some fucking W's in the chat. Enjoy your Thanksgiving for those of you who live in the US. And I will now get into some very intense Fortnite sessions. See you later, guys. Bye.